Kim Kardashian faced backlash online for being foolish due to her irresponsible choice. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kim Kardashian has once again become the center of online attention, but this time it's not just for her fashion choices or public appearances. The popular reality television star, who is known for making bold style statements and always standing out, is being strongly criticized for something she recently did while recovering from a broken foot. A lot of people on the internet are calling her out for making what they see as a bad and careless decision, while others think it's just another example of her doing something out of the ordinary. Kim, who is 44 years old, broke her foot just a few weeks ago, which she revealed on social media. On December 3rd, she posted a photo showing her foot in a medical boot and wrote a short caption that said, FML, broken foot for the holidays. It was clear that this injury came at a bad time for her, especially with the holiday season approaching. However, instead of staying home and resting like most people would do, Kim decided that a broken foot wasn't going to stop her from going out and living her life the way she wanted. Rather than using traditional methods like crutches or a wheelchair to get around, Kim chose to use a special kind of scooter designed for people with leg injuries. This type of scooter allows the person to rest one knee on a padded platform and move around by pushing with the other leg. Kim even added her own stylish twist to the scooter, customizing it to make sure she was comfortable but also still fashionable. When she was seen using this scooter at public events, some people online thought it was quite impressive and even called her iconic for pulling it off with such confidence. One video clip of her on this scooter went viral on TikTok, and someone commented that they wished they could be as stylish and bold as Kim while riding around like that. The scooter first appeared when she went to the grand opening of her Skims store in New York, where she rode around the new shop with ease. But it got even more attention during a second appearance, this time when she attended a Billie Eilish concert in Los Angeles at the Kia Forum on December 17th. At the concert, Kim arrived on her scooter wearing black leather leggings and a white crop top, a combination that made sure she still looked fashionable even while injured. But it wasn't her outfit that caused the biggest stir online. What really got people talking was the unusual footwear she had on her injured foot. Instead of a regular medical boot or shoe, Kim wore a custom-designed cast that had a high heel built into it. Yes, even with a broken foot, she wore something that resembled a high-heeled shoe. This odd choice led to a lot of negative reactions on the internet. People started sharing their opinions on different platforms like Reddit, and many of them were not kind. One person simply said that what Kim did was not serious at all and couldn't believe she was doing this just weeks after breaking her foot. Another person went further and said that what she was doing was stupid and reckless. They felt that trying to look fashionable while injured could make her condition worse and might delay her healing. Someone else said that they hoped the inside of the heeled cast was flat and only looked like a heel on the outside, because wearing a real heel could make the injury much more painful or harder to heal. Others thought Kim was using the broken foot as a way to get attention, saying she was milking the injury and turning it into a show. But even among all the negative comments, a few people tried to defend her. One person pointed out that Kim's entire brand is about looking good, so it makes sense that she would still try to look her best no matter the situation. Another person said that the situation was actually quite funny and that it showed how far Kim was willing to go to keep up her image. While all this debate continued online, one detail that remains a mystery is how Kim broke her foot in the first place. She hasn't shared exactly what caused the injury, even though fans have asked. What we do know is that this wasn't the only injury she's had this year. Kim also said that she broke one of her fingers shortly after she celebrated her son Saint's birthday. In her own words, she described the finger injury as being worse than giving birth. She explained that the tip of her finger broke off and became a floating piece inside her hand, and the pain was so intense that she said she felt like she wanted to cry. That shows how much she has been through physically in such a short time. Despite these painful injuries, Kim continues to show up at events and make sure she looks fashionable no matter what. But this time, her actions have raised some questions. Some people believe that by choosing to wear a heeled cast instead of something more practical, Kim might be setting a bad example, especially to younger fans who follow everything she does. They worry that it sends the message that looking good is more important than taking care of your health. For them, it shows that being stylish is being put above common sense. Others feel that Kim's decisions are just a part of who she is. She's always been someone who pushes the boundaries and doesn't follow the rules. Whether it's through fashion, beauty, or her public image, Kim has always stood out for doing things her own way. So to them, riding around in a scooter with a broken foot and wearing a high-heeled cast is not surprising. It's just another example of how she lives her life on her own terms. Still, the debate remains. Should public figures like Kim think more carefully about their choices, especially when it involves health and safety? Or should they be free to do what they want, no matter what others say? It's clear that Kim's latest move has divided public opinion. Some admire her for being bold, confident, and stylish even when dealing with pain, while others think she went too far and put her own recovery at risk just to make a fashion statement. In the end, Kim has not responded to the criticism. She hasn't said anything about the heeled cast or why she chose to wear it, and she hasn't explained how her foot got injured in the first place. It's possible that she doesn't feel the need to explain herself. After all, she has always been someone who does what she wants, whether people agree with her or not. And maybe that's part of why she remains such a talked-about figure in the world of entertainment. As for now, it looks like Kim is continuing to enjoy the holiday season, injuries and all. She's not letting a broken foot or a broken finger slow her down. Whether she's opening a new store, attending a concert, or just spending time with her family, Kim Kardashian is showing once again that she lives life in a way that gets people talking. And no matter what anyone says, she seems to be perfectly fine with that. While the internet continues to debate whether what she did was risky or simply fashionable, one thing is certain, Kim knows how to keep people watching. From the scooter she rides to the custom cast she wears, every move she makes becomes a topic of conversation. And whether people agree with her or not, Kim continues to be one of the most recognizable and discussed celebrities today. Even when dealing with pain and recovery, she still finds a way to keep her image front and center. That alone is a sign of how powerful and influential she remains in pop culture. As we wait to see if Kim says anything more about her injury or responds to the criticism, one thing is clear, her every step, even on a broken foot, is still making headlines. And for someone like Kim Kardashian, who has built a life and career out of being in the spotlight, that's exactly where she wants to be. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.